Subtle physiology. Recently, physicists like Akimov and Shipov, 1996, have discovered the existence of rotating fields known as torsion fields. These fields are not classical and have a scalar nature, informative field. The scalar nature is related to the informative aspect. The chakras of Vedic literature can be torsion fields capable of receiving and processing information from the most subtle fields. They are whirling vortices of subtle energy involved with the flow of higher energies into the cellular structures of the physical body, true energy transformers. According to the subtle physiology of Hindu philosophy, these energies flow through the nadis, 72,000 in all. The energy channels nourishing the nervous system, brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. Anatomically, the chakras are associated with the nerve plexus and endocrine glands, transforming the energies of the higher dimensions into glandular hormonal production that influences the physiological and organic processes. The more subtle information, therefore, is transformed into chemicals by the glands as they are influenced by the scalar waves produced by the chakras. Each of the chakras is related to certain physical processes, organs, and psycho-emotional processes. The first has energetic relationships with the kidneys, large intestines, bladder, adrenal, and catabolic processes. The second is associated with the ovaries, prostate, uterus, and reproduction. The third has energetic relationships with stomach, spleen, pancreas, liver, gallbladder, small intestine, and anabolic processes. The fourth is associated with the thymus gland, immunity, and the heart. The fifth has energetic relationships with the lungs, throat, thyroid, and speech organs. The sixth is associated with pituitary, eyes, and middle of the brain. The latter has energetic relationships with the pineal and cerebral neocortex. Regarding the emotional and psychic aspects, the first chakra is linked to selfishness, competitiveness, and orientation toward survival. The second is linked to fear, sexual instinct, lust, and love. The third is linked to pride, anger, indignity, and resentment. The fourth is linked to universal love, feeling of loss, hurt, and jealousy. The fifth is linked to freedom of expression and frustration. The sixth is linked to mental clarity as well as cognitive confusion. The latter is linked to spiritual satisfaction and inner fulfillment, but also to spiritual despair and depression. Understanding the multidimensional nature of the human being, coupled with the application of new therapeutic modalities based on the use of subtle energies, will allow the adoption of more natural, less traumatic, non-toxic, and more efficient healing methods. Knowledge of how these energetic and informative fields interact within subtle anatomy and physiology is an essential prerequisite for the development of more effective and profound clinical and therapeutic strategies with regard to the multidimensional treatment of being.